Welcome back for another episode of the Music City Soccer Report. I'm your host, Lucas Panzica from 104.5 The Zone, and I'm excited to fill you in on what's happening in the world of soccer this week. International break is upon us, which means players from all over the globe are joining their national team to continue preparing for the FIFA World Cup. We are now approaching 2 months away from kickoff, so we're in the critical stage for players to ensure their names are on the final roster to represent their country this summer. Nashville Soccer Club picks up 2 wins during the week, including a big one against Charlotte FC on Saturday, and a busy week upcoming as well. We'll break it all down coming up on Spotlight. Defenders scoring goals has been a theme of this season, and I know you gotta love that. For Bauer, that's the 7th goal scored by a defender in all competitions this year, 6 in MLS play, and that leads the league. Everyone attacks, everyone defends, right? Nashville has encapsulated that. And then they move on to Saturday, quick turnaround to knock off Charlotte 2-1 in comeback fashion. You get to avenge the loss at Bank of America Stadium. Do it in the same way Charlotte did it to you about a month ago, going down a goal and then quickly turning around. This was an interesting game, right? Number one, the intensity. It felt like a playoff environment at Geodis Park on Saturday. Nashville controls the first half. They couldn't break through, quickly concede early in the second, and then quick succession. Hani Mukhtar, Jacob Schaffelberg, 3 points. What did you like about how Nashville responded after coming out at halftime and going down 1-0? Hey everybody, Lucas Panzica here, back for another edition of the Music City Soccer Report. We are now only 3 weeks away from the start of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which means all the storylines heading into it are beginning to pick up. National teams are beginning to announce their World Cup rosters, which means some of the biggest names in soccer are coming right here to the United States to compete in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Last week, it was confirmed that Cristiano Ronaldo will be a part of Portugal's roster. This will be his 6th World Cup that he has appeared in, which is a record-setting number of appearances. Portugal kicks off against Congo on June 17th in Houston. Neymar was officially added to Brazil's roster last Monday. The 34-year-old is Brazil's all-time leading scorer with 79 goals, and he will be making his 4th World Cup appearance. Brazil begins its 2026 FIFA World Cup journey June 13th against Morocco in New York. Meanwhile, the United States is set to announce its roster Tuesday, May 26th. So check out their social media channels this week to stay up to date on who will represent the U.S. this summer. Here on the local side, Nashville SC winger Ahmed Kassem was added to Iraq's preliminary World Cup roster last week. Iraq qualified for the World Cup for the first time in 40 years, so Kassem could be a part of history this June should he make the final roster. We'll see you next week. Eddie Tagset doesn't know the meaning, though, of tired legs. No. This guy's run 40-something miles through 5 matches. I don't think I've run that in my lifetime, okay? So Eddie Tagseth is the type of guy that can just frustrate an opponent, especially on the road, especially if Nashville's able to grab an early lead with the repress, his ability to pick up the ball in pockets and break lines. We talked to Dax McCarty last week on NSC Backstage, described him as a Bond villain in the way he just likes to agitate the opponent. I love that. Give me Eddie Tagseth all day in this one.
He does.
It's just finding different ways to win, right? This Nashville team has shown that at every level. Just in the last month, you win 3-2 in New England, a game that's back and forth where you need goals to get out with 3 points. You get the goals necessary. Go to DC United and you grind out a 1-0 win where you really had to fight for it. Long road trip at the end of it with the heat bearing down. And then what we saw here on Saturday, just really having to dig in that moment. And it's right there at the end that you get that break, that foul in the box. And we know Hani Mukhtar, as well as he's played this season, has had some of those issues with penalty kicks earlier. Sam Surridge then became the primary penalty taker. Surridge is on the bench. When Mukhtar stepped up, there was no doubt about it. Past one of the best goalkeepers in MLS, and Andre Blake just hit that thing, a frozen rope, roofed into the top of the net.